My name is Rodrigo Mendes. I have a movement disorder, Parkinson.
Hi, Rodrigo. I'm really excited to be here with you today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Georgia. Nice to meet you. I'm economist. I have 49 years old. I'm married. I work at the Brazilian Development Bank here in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a soccer fan, and I have been with Parkinson for 14 years.
Rodrigo, you first noticed your first symptoms during your running routines.
I used to running 3 times a week since I was young. And in 2009, I perceived that a strength reaction started to happen during my running. My feet start to going down, moving like this. I couldn't control exactly my steps during the running. I went to orthopedist, and he didn't find anything wrong with the medical exams. But this movement, this reaction continued to happen during the following 3 years. So in 2012, I stopped running because it was very difficult for me to run. I had to walk instead of running because the running, all the time, the feet going like this, moving down, moving down. So in this the same year, I perceived that my right hand little finger started to tremble, and my friend said, "Oh man, you should go to a neurologist to see if there's something wrong." And when I went to the doctor, he immediately said that I was with Parkinson.
Can you describe your emotions and thoughts that went through your mind during this initial stage?
At the time, I was at the age of 38. I was in with a perfect life, like say like that. I was and about to marry. I had a good job. I had a good family, good friends, and so it was perfect. And when receive I know it's like that notes like that. It was really hard to hear about that, and I became really depressed for 6 months. I stopped training, I stopped doing exercise, I stopped everything in my life. You think that your life is gone away. A lot of plans that I had in my mind, I think, oh, that's over. It was really hard. It's the hardest time of my life.
Despite all the challenges of Parkinson's disease, I heard that you started climbing mountains and you pushed your boundaries too far. Can you tell us a little bit about this? This is an exciting story.
On 2018, I realized that the disease was progressing. So I felt that I need some extra motivation. And during a trip to South Africa, I found a little map with Kilimanjaro in this map. And I thought, wow, man, it would be so great if I could do Kilimanjaro. But I have Parkinson. It's impossible to do with Parkinson this mountain. And that feeling bothered me. I think all the time with this after came to Brazil, and I in some moment I thought, no man, why is it impossible for me to do Kilimanjaro? And I started to search for some informations, and I felt that it was possible. When I reached the summit of Kilimanjaro, and feeling some months ago that the disease was progressing, I thought, man, I can do everything that I want to do for a long time. It's certainly, because it's impossible to describe this. So I felt that I needed more of this to combat the disease. And I decided to do Aconcagua.
Rodrigo, I would freeze in Aconcagua, but can you explain freezing? Because this is another kind of freezing for people that are not aware of symptoms of Parkinson's disease.
I was freezing in just in the beginning of the high ascent the mountain. So it's like a tree on the ground. Like your roots are on the ground. You can just move. So I had to be concentrated with me, think a little, relax, stop a little, and then I can recover my normal pace and don't have room to think too much. If you think too much that you freeze, you freeze.
Rodrigo, how do you prepare mentally for this trip? Because you have to face all the symptoms of Parkinson's disease as well.
Yeah, it's a good question. First, you have to be confident. You have to be psychologist. with a good vibration. You have to trust that you can do that. But of course, it's not only that. You have to train harder, train hard to do like this, and be with the medication very, very perfect. You can forget to take a pill in the specific hour. So like you don't have room for mistakes. I could say that way.
What advice do you have for others who are living with the same disorder, with Parkinson's disease?
I would say that don't stop believing. Keep in action. Don't give up. Don't think that your life is gone away. Your plans continue. Depends much of this depend on you. You have to continue believing, continue doing your best, doing taking your medicine, going to the doctor, doing your physiotherapy, doing exercise.